All right, car lovers, buckle up for another exciting video. Today we tackle the ultimate debate: JDM cars versus European cars. What's really better? From engineering philosophy to tuning culture, we explore why JDM often takes the lead. But hey, we'll give credit where it's due. Time to rev our knowledge engine. First up, reliability. Japanese brands consistently dominate global dependability charts. Toyota, Honda, Subaru, Mazda, they're names you see again and again in consumer reports, J.D. Power surveys, and other owner satisfaction indices. That's not a coincidence. It roots in a cultural obsession with quality control. In Japanese production plants, every worker has the authority to stop the entire assembly line if they see a defect, thanks to the and-in court system that prevents flawed vehicles from continuing downstream. Meanwhile, across the world, there have been stories of production lines using mallets to fit doors, a direct consequence of loser tolerances. The Japanese line ship perfect panels. Aren't reputation, it's design. This means fewer breakdowns and tighter tolerances between components, which results in long-lasting engines that regularly surpass 200,000 miles with minimal fuss. European vehicles might have a number of cool technologies and flash, but in general, the complexity also means more avenues for things to go wrong, as all these age sensors, gizmos, and intricate systems eventually fail. Dive into Japanese automotive philosophy and you see terms like kaizen, sisu, and respect for the individual. That denotes a process mindset. Build with care, test relentlessly, and only release when every bolt meets specs. They favor simplicity and proven tech over being the first to ship novel inventions. European brands often chase performance features or avant-garde infotainment. That's impressive, but with high tech comes potential complexity. Japanese cars often resist unnecessary complexity, focusing instead on durability and maintenance accessibility. Many Toyota and Honda components are modular and initially easy to service. No head removal, just to change spark plugs. Thousands of Reddit users confirmed it. Japanese cars are engineered so you don't need to fight the design to do the basics. One user quipped, "European cars are built so you need to remove heads to access spark plugs. Japanese makers build for accessibility from day one." Now, imagine servicing your car for over 10 years. The Toyota Corolla, a Honda Civic, or a Subaru Impreza are cheap to maintain cars. All three provide rock-bottom service bills, from simple oil changes to new brake pads to replacement belts, as parts are plentiful and the work is easy. European brands, particularly luxury, often consider special tools, sensors, and calibration. That means higher labor bills and stiffer part prices. Panel Car did a deep dive comparing European and Japanese service cost data. They found that routine repairs on BMW or Audi can exceed twice or even 3 times the cost of maintaining a comparable Japanese model. Insurance premiums also tend to favor Japanese models thanks to the lower repair frequency and better safety records. There are countless stories of Corolla or Civic models exceeding 200,000 miles with nothing but oil and an occasional filter change. European vehicles, especially high-tech ones, frequently run into issues around that milestone: failing sensors, turbo failures, and complex electronic breakdowns. Japanese vehicles also consistently outlast European models with regard to mileage. While Toyota, Honda, and Subaru commonly hit over 200,000 miles, most European cars are living on borrowed time long before that. Owners report that European cars are gorgeous in salons, thrilling on roads, but can creak under long-term use if not meticulously maintained. Meanwhile, Japanese engineering trades fancy gimmicks for time-tested resilience. But hold on, JDM isn't just about reliability, it's a performance and cultural powerhouse. Nissan GT-R, Toyota Supra, Mazda RX-7, Honda S2000, and the like. Models that would simply outrun anything else in or near their class. In many ways, JDM defined grassroots performance long before European brands adapted. For example, the Nissan GT-R became known as Godzilla for its track pressure and all-wheel drive launch capabilities. And remember the Honda S2000? It was so good that it mopped up the floor with its contemporaries. Cars like Porsche Boxster, BMW Z4, and even the first-generation Audi TT in performance tests at the turn of the 2000s. wasn't luck. It was engineering excellence from a small and high-revving sports roadster. Tuning-wise, the JDM scene is massive and accessible. From cheap turbo swaps to drift builds and VIP-style show cars, there's a corner for every enthusiast. European cars can be tuned too, but parts cost more, and forums warn of awkward engine bays, complex wiring, and proprietary software. JDM aftermarket is huge, cheap, and global, perfect for DIY lovers. Let's talk dollars or euros. When a used car holds its value, that's not luck, it's confidence. Japanese cars routinely outperform European models in resale because buyers know they'll get miles without drama. Toyota and Honda consistently top reliability and resale value indexes. Recently in the UK, Lexus topped driver satisfaction at 97%, followed by Toyota and Honda. European brands like Mercedes, Audi, and BMW trailed behind in reliability and clean used record stats. Per Car Vertical's analysis of 100,000 used car reports. Resale value means that while European cars can look glamorous, by year 5, the cost of depreciation plus routine repairs may outweigh their initial allure. With JDM, you may keep your value longer and get fewer bills. But let's zoom off from stats and spreadsheets for a second, because this rivalry isn't just mechanical, it's emotional, it's cultural. When people choose JDM, they're not just buying a car, they're buying into a legacy of underdogs. Cars such as the AE86, which is a simple Corolla coupe that turned into a drifting icon, or the first Gen Miata. Small, inexpensive, light, and maybe the most historically significant pure sports car on the list. JDM cars offer the dream within reach. You don't need to be rich, you just need to care. Tinker with it, learn it, and build it with your own two hands. That's something that cannot be bought with money, and a primary reason these cars are immortalized in the minds of auto enthusiasts everywhere. They aren't status symbols, they're extensions of personality. Sure, a European car might make a statement, but a JDM car? That makes a connection. Whether it's the sound of a turbo spool at redline, the pop of an HKS blow-off valve, or just the feel of a perfectly notchy gearbox, you're not just driving it. Okay, to be fair, refinement, brand prestige, and driving dynamics are some of the areas where European cars do well. The big three names know what separates them from the pack. BMW's steering feel, Audi's Quattro grip, Mercedes' sense of luxury interiors, they really sell you beyond getting you from point A to point B. However, top-tier features come at a cost. Premium leather, digital dashboards, advanced safety systems, they're brilliant, but if one sensor fails or collaboration drifts, repair is neither cheap nor simple. The more complex the car, the more fragile the ecosystem. And in the long haul, owning a prestigious European car means navigating a network of specialists, requesting rare parts, and budgeting for high maintenance. Even depreciation tends to erode value faster. For many owners, that prestige arrives with sticker shock maintenance. So what's our final verdict? The JDM is often unmatched by European counterparts in reliability, affordability, longevity, and ease of tweaking or tuning. Europeans offer beauty, tech, and refinement, although at a greater cost and greater complexity. And in depreciation, things race downhill quickly. JDM trades flash for function, engineering for passion, and reliability for regal style. If you're keen on luxury and out-of-the-ordinary self-driving experiences, then maybe a European brand might better suit your needs. But for the great majority of drivers around the world, JDM cars provide an unbeatable mix of high quality and fair price, plus real heart. Thanks for riding along with our deep dive into JDM versus European performance, durability, and culture. You owned a GTR, Supra, RX-7, or Civic? Or dream of a BMW M3 or Mercedes S-Class? Tell us your pick and why. Hit that like and subscribe button and share this with a fellow car enthusiast.